Sorry for the late start to the stream today. Today was a very tiring day again. But anyway, here we are with Joda. I wanted to watch the Magic Millions races too before I come out here because one of our horses, Unit 5, went on to win the Magic Millions 2-year-old Classic. Now, Unit 5, Joda knows I'm here. He's calling out. Yeah, Unit 5 was a horse that we had here at Ballarat for a long time. So I felt very, very happy and very proud to watch him win the Magic Millions race today. So that was, yeah, quite amazing. Hello, Dirt Biker. Hello, Bingo. Saldus, Lisa, hello, welcome in, you guys. How is everyone? How's the start to your weekend been? Having my tea, watching the greatest racehorse from down under. Well, there you go, Saldus. Yep. We'll go and get him in a second, and you'll have eyes on him. Little Bit's here as well. Hello, Little Bit. How are you, Little Bit? It is very good to see you guys here. I said again, I apologise for the late start, but here we are. Hopefully I can have some luck getting this sleeping pattern back on track. All right. Hello, Joe. Welcome into the stream. How are you doing, Joe? Guys, if you haven't, Joe, I actually work with Joe at the stable, so big welcome into Joe. Dirtbucker, you jumped in front of me on purpose. Hello. Oh yeah, hello Bingo. Sky's here. Hello Sky. Joda! Come on. Good boy. I forgot to bring his fly mask out too, guys. Unfortunately, I completely forgot about it. So I'll have to bring it out for him tomorrow. Saldus, thank you. Yeah, he was awesome. Yeah, we had him at our Ballarat stables for a very long time, so yeah, very proud to see him win that race today. Doing good, that's great to hear a little bit. I'm glad to hear that. I'm good, I had a big nap this afternoon, so I'm good, but yeah, I got to watch our boy Unit 5 win the Magic Millions today, so yeah, I'm stoked about that. My other account has weird names, so I can't use it for 14 days. All right, that's all right. I just know you as Sky, so that's okay, Sky. Welcome into the stream. Yeah, Nathan, I was thinking about you as soon as he won the race. Did you have a bet on him? I just put a sneaky $10 on him. I don't bet big, but you know, I just had a small something on him because he was a Ballarat horse, loved his maiden win. He trialled super the other day. And yeah, so 15 win, 10 place, 165 collect. Awesome. I'm so glad to hear that. That is amazing. He's such a lovely horse too, Nathan. Like he's genuinely one of the nicest colts we've had go through the stable in a while. Like in terms of being able to handle and do things with. So, yeah, it is so good for him to be able to do that. And he was only an $80,000 purchase too, and now he's won a $3 million race. So, yeah, it just goes to show, you know, that they don't need to be expensive $1 million plus yearlings to go on and win those big races. So, yeah, Unit 5. I'm so glad to hear that you had a bit of a bet on him, Nathan. That is just fantastic. Future, absolutely it is, Nathan. I don't know where they go with him now. I presume Golden Slipper, but I guess we'll wait and see. You'd have to think War Woven will be heading towards the Golden Slipper now. But Bjorn Baker's like, oh, we'll just make sure, like, he interviewed so well about that circumstance. You know, he put the welfare of War Woven first. and wasn't even interested in talking about any sort of races for him until he knew that Woven was going to be okay. So that's yeah, somewhere different. You're breaking up a lot. Am I? I hope I'm not, because yeah, the breaking up for anyone else, or is the audio okay? Yeah, here he is. Here's Joda. Nancy, welcome. How are you, Nancy? Yeah, we won the Magic Millions 2-year-old Classic today, Sky, with Unit 5, a horse that I've directly worked with. So yeah, very, very proud to see him get up and win that race today. Excited for Australia Day? Certainly am, Bingo. It's just around the corner. The horse's name was Unit 5, Sky. Up to 20 subscribers, well, there you go. Keep going, Bingo, don't give up. Keep persisting, just upload to a consistent schedule. Was a shame that he was scratched, Nathan, yeah. But, you know, we can't help that. I heard rumours that he had a foot abscess, but I'm not sure if that's true or not. But anyway, he's got, you know, there's always other, you know, he's only a 2-year-old, so obviously more targets are in store for him, and we'll see the best of him in time. Interesting is here too. Welcome, Interesting. It's good to see you here again. Thomas, hello, Haley. How are you today, Haley? Some chops are all good. Sounds all right. Sounds okay. Must be on your end, MW. Not sure what the go is. Maybe try and refresh the stream, or maybe go back out and come back into it or something. $3 million race. That's tremendous. Yeah, Saldus. It was. That's the big 2-year-old race for the Magic Millions yearlings. They have that race every year up on the Gold Coast, and every horse that is bought at the Magic Millions sales is eligible to go and run in that race. And yeah, we obviously bought that colt at the sales last year, and for 80 grand too, you know, which is very, very cheap in terms of yearlings at Magic Millions. And yeah, he's gone on to win yeah, the Magic Millions 2-year-old Classic, which is yeah, absolutely phenomenal. Like I said, you know, we had a lot to do with that horse here at Ballarat. He had foot issues early on, and you know, everyone at the Ballarat stable helped get him right. It wasn't just me. It was everyone, literally everyone that worked at the stable had something to do with that horse, handled him, did something with him. So yeah, it was a huge effort from everyone, and obviously he didn't race out of the Ballarat stable, but yeah, so it was a whole team effort, you know, the whole Kieran Ma Racing stable. It wasn't just Ballarat that put all the work into him. It wasn't just Cranbourne or the Sydney stable. It was just, yeah, it was everyone. So it was a total sort of team effort to get him up there and win that race. So it was fucking, yeah, it was awesome. Very, very proud to see him go up there and do that. $3 million race, Saldus, and I don't know what first place prize money would have been, but it would have been over $1 million. That's good to hear, Nancy. I'm glad to hear you're doing well. It's good to see you in one of my lives again, Nancy. Sally's here as well. Welcome, Sally. Rosalie, he's a beautiful boy, isn't he? This is my 24-year-old ex-racer. He looks like he's got a bit of a scratch on him just here. He may have been itching himself on something. Hey? Why you got a scratch on your Joda? Hey? But yeah, we've got some biscuits, some chicken biscuits and some carrots here for him today, guys. So he's going to be a very happy horse soon. What are you doing, Joda? Good boy. What price did I get? The 13 disappeared after the scratching. Yeah, I got $8.50, Nathan. So yeah, I didn't get $13 on him. But that's all right, you know, $8.50, you know, still good odds, still very, very profitable. Kind of hope my subs go straight from 66 to 68. Spammers won't do that silly thing on my live. I've never heard about that, sorry, Bingo. You must know you've touched a $10 million plus colt. Yeah, Nathan, absolutely. And yeah, and you know, daily as well. You know, had a lot to do with him. So there you go. I remember once we have 4 horses for sale. Is that right, Dee Dee? That's pretty good. Hopefully you can find them some good homes. But yeah, I remember one day with Unit 5, Nathan, this is before he was named, he was still the NFL Cepedo colt. Working him on the treadmill, I said to my friend Kat at the stable, oh, we could probably put him in the chamber, you know, he's pretty quiet, he'll be all right. And she's looked at me and goes, oh, I wouldn't put a 2-year-old colt in there. And I was like, oh, look, I'm sure he'll be fine. Like he's pretty chill. He's not that bad. But I didn't end up putting him in there. I just worked him on the usual, like the normal treadmill that I use. But yeah, he was an angel. He was, yeah, just such a good temperament for a young horse. Dee Dee, thank you very, very much. This is my beautiful old boy Joda. He's a 24-year-old ex-racehorse, and he's absolutely amazing. He's YouTube's favourite horse, and he's yeah, our beautiful old boy that we look after and care for. I'm not sure if I've told you guys this, but I mentioned this in the last stream, but his leather head collar is actually supposed to arrive on Monday, so that will be exciting. Unit 5, was it? Yeah, Unit 5. That is correct, Sky. A little bit, how are you feeling after the ride on Louis? I remember you said that you were a little bit sore, but are you still sore? Is it kind of, what are you doing, Joda? Has it kind of gone away? Girls rule, boys drool. Is that right, Bingo? Because Unit 5, he's actually a colt, so he's a boy. Not sore anymore. Okay, that's good to hear a little bit. I'm glad to hear that. I'm not sore anymore either. We must have been feeling like the same sort of thing. Jamie's here as well. How are you doing, Jamie? It's good to see you here. We've got some, I don't know, you might have missed it yesterday, but we got some chicken biscuits for him here again today. You'll finish that packet off today, the rest of them. Jared, I'm just having a look at those fucking bite marks. Remember how he had those welts on him? Good to hear, Jamie. What have you been up to? What have you been doing, Jamie? All right. Yeah. Good boy. Oh, your coat's looking magnificent, Joda. It's looking very, very good. What caused the sore? That was where the welts happened. What happened to Joda's mane? It's always been like that. He just can't grow anything right here in the middle. I've tried everything to get it to grow. People have recommended things for me to rub into it, whatever, covering it. I've tried that. Still, just no luck, you know. He must find a tree or a fence or something to rub on, and he goes at it. He rubs that part of his mane out all the time. Been horse riding, looking for a new horse. Why is that, Jamie? What breed? What height? Like what are you looking for? Gelding or mare? Tell me, what kind of horse are you looking for, Jamie? I'm gonna try a Greater Carrot on your daughter's horse. Lisa, on your daughter's horse, her name was Dream, am I right? Is that right? Or Dreamer? Yeah, Greater Carrot, that's a good way to sort of introduce him to the taste of carrot. For sure. That's his trademark. He's itchy, yeah. He must get a bit itchy in this spot, and yeah, wherever he finds to go and itch on a tree or whatever, he always targets that part of his mane. And yeah, I've just never been able, ever since I've owned him, I've never been able to get that part of his mane to grow. Viola, back to visit your site. Well, welcome back in, Viola. It's good to see you here. Welcome back into the stream. We're still live out here with old Joda Bear. He's looking and feeling fantastic. The winds have sort of calmed down a little bit, thankfully, which is awesome. And yeah, we are going to, I guess we'll pick a day next week to ride him again. So that'll be awesome. Gelding and a Palomino. Oh, okay, that'll be awesome, Jamie. You'll have to put a photo up on the on my community page when you end up getting it. So yeah, so we can all have a look. Weird, yeah, very weird, Nancy. Mare horse is good with kids. Yeah, it really depends on the horse, actually, Sky. You know, it doesn't really matter whether it's a mare, gelding, stallion, filly. But most horses sort of have a sense about kids and are usually kind of gentle around them. But you know, horses are such big animals. You just got to watch them very closely. Like my niece, she's only 3, and obviously when she comes out here to see Joda, I keep a close eye on her, tell her, make sure she's in good habits of not walk. Like I know Joda would never do anything to hurt her because he's such a gentleman, but you know, I teach her good habits, you know, like don't ever walk behind a horse, stay close to him, give him a good pat, be careful of his feet, whatever, you know. Dreamer, yeah, that's right. I thought so, Lisa. I'm glad I remembered. Ma had a good day at Gold Coast. Axius even won at 34. Yeah, I didn't see that one, Nathan. We had a few winners all over the country. I know we had one at Flemington, or was it 2 at Flemington? One at Rosehill as well. We had a pretty big day all round, to be honest. You know, a lot of winners everywhere, Nathan. So yeah, I had an all-up place bet, and it failed by 1 leg because Yes Lulu came 4th and just missed out on a place. So I got a bit unlucky there. Hello Jason, how are you doing? It's good to see you here, Jason, back in the stream. Yeah, it's a bit of a weird spot that happens to his mane. I don't know why. I wish I could work out how to make it grow, but yeah. Metroton, been a long time since you've been in my stream, but welcome back. It's always good to see some old faces and some familiar faces back in here again. How are you doing? Jenna's here as well. Hello, Jenna. Did you see my live? Sorry, not my live. My short video today, Jenna. I posted an old video of Joda having a good old nap out in the sun. He was in such a deep sleep that I could pick his leg up, swing it around, and then drop it, and he did not bat an eyelid. You think horses think kids are cute? I don't know if they think they're cute, but they definitely know that they're, you know, small humans, and I don't know how to really put this into words properly, but yeah, they've just got to sense it that, you know, they're kids. Any jockeys fell off, Joda? I don't know. Unless you count myself, Lisa, I'm not sure. I'm sure Joda's probably dropped a few people in his time, especially when he was a young horse getting broken in. Jamie has put photos up of the horse she's looking at. Looks beautiful. All right, Sally, I'll have to have a look. I haven't had the chance to check it, so I'll have to take a look, Sally. Your opinion, who's the best jockey in Australia? That's such a hard question, Bingo. There's so many good jockeys around. Obviously, you probably have to go with James McDonald since he rides the most Group 1 winners, but yeah, there are many very, very good jockeys around. But I don't know, yeah. Hard question, Bingo. Thinking of getting him. All right, Jamie, I'll take a look. I thought that was him. Yeah, it was most definitely him, Jenna. Yeah, that was Joda. That was an old video of him. That was when we were still at our old house. A 1 leg failure, it drives me insane. Yeah, Nathan, it was a bit rough, unfortunately, but you know, what can you do? It was only a $5 bet anyway, so I didn't really care. And obviously Unit 5 winning more than made the money back on that. So Matty's here. Welcome in, Matt. Matt with his famous entrance. Matt is alive, has arrived, digging the dive, striving to survive, feeling the vibe, drive to thrive, high five, subscribed, and liked the live after 2025. Matt is back in the chat. How about that? Welcome, Matty. Welcome. How are you doing, Matt? We're here with our beautiful old boy, Joda. Your favourite horse, Matt. Double tap the stream. thank you, Nathan. Yeah, subscribe if you can, if you like, enjoy horses, enjoy race horses, thoroughbreds, anything about animals really. Give us a sub, I'd appreciate that a lot. That'd be amazing. We're nearly at 4,000 subscribers, so that'd be a pretty cool goal once we get there. So what do we got? I think I've only got probably just over 40 to go, so see if we can get there tonight, mate. It would be a big ask. I don't usually get too many subscribers from the live streams anymore, but yeah, we'll see how we go, getting a bit closer to 4,000. Like Joda, thank you, Maddie. Working hard every day and studying my ultimate year in university. Yeah, you'd be pretty busy then, Metroton. I can understand you are yeah, coming and going, but that's all right. Like I said, you know, there's no need or expectation for anyone to just keep coming in every single day. So yeah, it's always good to see you again, and I hope your study's going well. What are you actually studying, Metroton? Might be doing Chase Me Charlie. What is that, Jamie? The boy stood on the burning deck, picking his nose like mad. Vampire Rana, how are you? Good to see you here. Can mules do racing? There probably is racing for them somewhere in the world, Lisa, but I don't think so down here. No worries, Sky. That's okay. You have been busy with school, so I hope school is going well and treating you well. And yeah, so you have a good study session. I'll catch you in another live stream soon. All right, Joda. What am I going to do? I might turn the gimbal off. Chuck you guys in the tripod maybe, but I'm worried about it. I didn't end up going to get another one, guys. I was just too bloody buggered. I'll do it this weekend. But yeah, how's it going? Yeah, I am good, thank you, Vampire. Like I said, we had one of our horses win the Magic Millions 2-year-old Classic today on the Gold Coast. He was a Ballarat horse for a long time. He got broken in at Ballarat. I did all of his early preparation at Ballarat. He was, yeah, so to see him go up to the Gold Coast and win a $3 million race was absolutely amazing. It was awesome. And yeah, we are all very, very happy and very, very proud of him. So that was awesome. How about you, Vampire? How are you going? What are you up to this weekend? Chase Me Charlie is when you jump over jumps and see how high you can go. Yeah, all right. That's pretty cool. Jamie, you'll have to see how high you can go and let me know how it goes. Yeah, I can't jump like that. I love Matt's profile picture too, Bingo. It's awesome. Yeah, it's fantastic, Vampire. Really good for the stable. It definitely boosts the morale of everyone when we get a winner like that. So, yeah, that was absolutely fantastic. Have a good day. No worries, Viola. Thank you for dropping by the stream and saying hello to us and hanging out with myself and Joda for a little bit. I appreciate that. And hopefully I'll see you again very, very soon. Joda the Awesome. Did Joda ever get into the Melbourne Cup? No, he never ran in the Melbourne Cup, Lisa. He did race once upon a time in his earlier years, but yeah, he was never good enough to run in the Melbourne Cup. You know, it takes a pretty good horse to run in the Melbourne Cup. You know, even the horse that comes last in the Melbourne Cup, you know, they've done a hell of a lot of work and a terrific job even just to make the field of the Melbourne Cup. So, yeah, it's not an easy race to get into. I don't make cups that big. All right, good boy, Joda. That's the other thing I was going to say. I'm definitely going to chuck this loosened chaff out because it seems like the further in I get to it, the more shit that I'm finding in it. So I'm going to chuck it out, and then on Monday, I'll try and buy him a new bag. Geography course. Okay, that's awesome, Metroton. That's fantastic. You yeah, keep me updated with how you're going with it. I know I'm probably going to be absolutely no help at all, but yeah, I'm still interested to see how you go with it. That'd be awesome. Just got back from hanging out with some friends, and how'd you go, Vampire? What'd you guys get up to? Leap to Fame Kingman battling again tonight at Shepparton. All right, Nathan, I'll have to check that out. I'll make sure I have a look. Both, yeah, fantastic harness racing horses. I had no idea that they were actually going around, to be honest. I know the Ballarat Pacing Cup is on next Saturday night, and I'm going to go to that and have a look. So yeah, that'd be awesome. I don't know whether either of those two will run in it. I hope they do. It'd be awesome if they do. But yeah. We ate some karaoke. Ate and had some karaoke. Okay, that would have been good fun, or Vampire. Yeah, that would have been awesome. Glad you guys had a good time. And you know, you can have all, like, I don't know if this is like the same for you guys or not, but I feel like you can have all the money in the world, but you know, the richest thing you can like kind of have is just hanging out with your friends, having a good time, having a laugh with your mates. I seriously do think that's like the richest experience you can sort of have. You know, you can have fast cars, you can have expensive horses, you can have whatever, but you know, the best time of your life is always going to be just hanging around with your buddies, hanging around with your friends, and just having a laugh, talking shit, having a good time. Know why Sizzle isn't here? Why is that little bit? I would presume it's pretty late. You know, it's 6:45 p.m. down here, which would be super late for Sizzle, I'd imagine. He's New York or wherever, I think. He's in New York. I'd take the bag back to the store when I purchase. Yeah, I honestly, I reckon I might even just go to Pet Stock, Jenna, which is a different feed store altogether. But I will mention it to the feed store that I bought the bag at. And I'll yeah, just tell them that the quality of it was kind of poor. Love rodeos. I'll be betting they'll go on to that meeting next Saturday night. I hope they do, Nathan. Yeah, I would really hope they do. You know, it'd really boost the quality of the Pacing Cup, and if both Leap to Fame and Kingman both run in the Ballarat Pacing Cup, I can guarantee it'll be a big draw card for a lot of people wanting to go. So yeah, hopefully both of them go. But yeah, he's in another live stream. That's all right, little bit. He might find his way here in a little while. But yeah, I guess he can't be in two places at once. But yeah, we love Sizzle. Love rodeos. I've never actually, sorry, I lie. I went to one when I was a kid with my dad. I can't really remember it too much. That is me and the rodeo in Stratford. 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 Where is Stratford? Is it England? He's watching Freak Bass. I've never heard Freak Bass a little bit. Caribou's here as well. Hello, Caribou. Welcome into the stream. I go teacher in your country in 2027, but in the city of Melbourne. Don't know many years after travel for Japan. Yeah, right, Metroton. Yeah, Melbourne's a very big city. That's the capital city of Victoria. I'm about just over an hour away from Melbourne. So yeah, there you go. Stratford in Ontario, Canada. Watson's here as well. Hello, Watson. It was a good live stream. It is a good live stream. I was watching it for a while. Yeah, well, yeah, that's all right, little bit. Yeah, I'll have to, maybe I'll give him a follow or subscribe, sorry, and have a look, because, yeah, I need something to watch on YouTube. Probably the UK too. Yeah, there's a few similar named places. Like we actually have a Texas here in Australia. I think it's the name of the town. And Maryborough too. We've got a Maryborough here in Victoria, and then there's one in Queensland as well. Need to check the brand. The bag, no good changes. Yeah, I'm going to change stores, Sally. The store at the Pet Stock, so I know it's a bit more expensive, but it's a different brand for sure. I 100% know it's a different brand. Being stretched so thin. Yeah, I agree, Sally. But yeah, it just had it's got bark and stones all bloody through it. I don't know how the fuck they managed to do that. But anyway, is what it is. Hungry again? What are you feeling, Vampire? I haven't had tea. What are we recommending tonight? I've got a big T-bone steak sitting there in the fridge that I reckon might be calling my name, but after Unit 5 today's win, I kind of feel like celebrating with something. Maybe ordering something like fish and chips or something, I don't know. Dirt bike left? Oh, maybe Bingo, I'm not too sure. He may have left. Potentially. On the usual time, I see. Yeah, Watson, I'm actually a bit late today. I was at home. I had a big sleep this afternoon. I've been lacking sleep this past week, and then I obviously stayed and watched the Magic Millions races before I come out here with Joda. So, yeah, that is why I'm a little bit late today. I'm sorry. Hungry again. Watson. Cheating tonight and having Chinese, Nathan. You deserve it. After Unit 5's win, you had a bet on him. You got to treat yourself. You got to treat yourself to something nice. B-I-N-G-O and Bingo was his name. Oh, I know that song, Bingo. Watson, sorry. I know that song. Pull a bit of wire, far out. 40 centimeters. That's a big bit of wire, Sally. That's pretty dangerous. I can't believe, fuck, you found a wire that big. Shit, you're gonna have to, I'd say you probably should tell wherever you bought that from. Tell them about that for sure. That's crazy. A banquet? I don't know. I'm kind of feeling fish and chips, or a pizza, or something like that. Something like that. My city in Australia, Metroton, is called Ballarat. It is, yeah, about 1 hour away from Melbourne. Really lucky because I get a free farrier. Well, that's awesome, Lisa. You know, foot-ish or looking after a horse's feet is in my opinion, probably the #1 priority. Like no foot, no horse. So, yeah, get a good farrier, and if you're saving on fees, then you know, all the better. Salad, definitely not salad. I need I'm gonna have something a bit more filling than a salad. No worries, Jamie. Thank you for dropping by the stream. I appreciate that, and I'll see you again, hopefully in the next stream. What's Joda busy eating? He's busy eating his feed. He's actually nearly finished. Hey, what are you eating, Joda? He's got True Care. He doesn't have oats. Joda's got True Care, which is a feed for old horses. He's got True Gain, which is a feed that helps him keep his weight on. He's got Loose and Chaff. And he's got some oil in there, some canola oil in there as well. Helps with weight gain and keeping weight on. And it's really good for his coat as well. And he's got Release, which is actually a racehorse feed, which is a slow release energy feed. And he only has that in there because he simply likes the taste of it, and it helps him eat all of his other feed. Hot dogs. Oh, hot dogs. That's not a bad call, actually. I haven't had hot dogs for a while, Bingo. Hot dogs with some mustard, tomato sauce, bacon. Man, that sounds actually really enticing, Bingo. Lisa, thank you very, very much. And Maria, hello. Welcome into the stream, Maria. How are you doing? Sorry I missed your hello there. I'm glad to hear you love the live, Lisa. That's fantastic. Thank you very, very much. I'm glad to hear that, and I'm glad to have you in here. Watson, you seem a bit cold towards me tonight. What is going on? Pork ribs? Oh, I don't know if I can get I could probably go to the soup. I don't know if I've got enough time to go and prepare them though. I need something fairly quick and easy. I don't understand my friend Maloney. Remember my English very bad for this. Go to Melbourne, travel for training my English in. Yeah, I'm trying to oh man, Metroton. I'll have to message you on Instagram to tell you exactly where my city is. But yeah, 1 hour from Melbourne. I'd have bean and cheese burrito. Geez, a little bit. That sounds lovely. That sounds very, very nice. That sounds awesome, actually. Was it good? I still have 9 4x4 bales to go from the same farm. Check the hay every day. The knotless round bale bag, 3 centimetre holes. Thankfully, I haven't received any injuries yet. So that's the worry, you know, if you find a piece of wire in one, you start worrying about all the other bales, I guess, too. So hopefully nothing else, Sally, and it was just a one-off. Worry about the snakes in Australia? Not really, Watson, not particularly. You've got to try pretty hard to get bitten by one, to be honest. If you get bitten, it's usually by accident, like if you accidentally stand on one. Some people get bitten if they've got one in their yard and they're trying to remove one by themselves with no training or whatever, or someone trying to kill one and they sort of miss. Yeah, it's very hard to get bitten by a snake. We only have maybe like 1 to 2 snake deaths per year here. More people die per year from horses than what they do snakes. That's all right, Watson. Well, you should go and get some sleep. I'd prefer you to go get some sleep, rest up, and make sure you're feeling good. Bacon on hot dogs? Yeah, for sure. Bingo, absolutely. Diced up bacon on hot dogs, very, very nice. It's very good. That's great to hear a little bit. That is awesome. Yeah, you're making me kind of maybe want a burrito as well. Send you some vampire, some burrito. Oh, you're like keen for some burritos as well. Especially for the horses. Yeah, they I don't know. Yeah, a snake biting a horse can be fatal to them as well. Not good, but in all honesty, yeah, we don't really have that much of an issue with snakes. They're definitely around. Like you could probably go around here and find one pretty easily somewhere, but yeah, they do their best to avoid people. Spiders are deadly here too. Yeah, we've got a couple of pretty venomous spiders. But luckily in my area, Victoria, the only real venomous spider that poses a threat to people is a redback. Grandpa lost a bull due to a rattlesnake bite to the balls. Now that would have hurt, Captain. That would have been pretty painful. You know, rattlesnakes have some pretty big fangs, and you know what, their venom is pretty bad. So yeah, that's awful to lose a bull to a bite like that. Sadly, not a one-off. There hasn't been any wire for a few months, but I've pulled out heaps of old wire and old. I checked the ad photos. A new fence in the background. Yeah, Sally. Well, that probably explains it then. You know, they might have lost the fence or something during something, and somehow, the wires have got into the round bales. You know, which is really, really horrible. They shouldn't be selling hay like that if they've had an incident like that where wire could potentially have gotten into it, because that can be fucking deadly to a horse. Maddie's back. Welcome back, Matt. Welcome back, Maddie. You doing, Joda? You're nearly done, aren't you, mate? You were smashing through your feed today again. Good boy. Good boy. God, he's such a good boy, isn't he, guys? A few bits of wire fallen off the trailer. Yeah, not good, Sally. Not good at all. That's, yeah. But, we had a pretty wet winter and spring, so hopefully the quality of our hay and round bales and that sort of is a bit better this year. Are the rattlesnakes the ones that make people get massive blisters? I'm not sure what actually happens with a rattlesnake bite. Bingo. I haven't really done much research about rattlesnakes. Hey, Joda, hold on, mate. It's carrot time, isn't it, buddy? But I know that if you get bitten by a rattlesnake, the amount of anti-venom, the vials of it that you need, is way more than what you need if you get bitten by a taipan or a tiger snake or a eastern brown snake here. You know, they might be more venomous, our snakes, but the bites are obviously very nasty still, but yeah, they are a bit easier to recover from than a bite from a rattlesnake or something. Could Joda still run around a racetrack, or is it too much for him? Look, he probably could, Caribou. I reckon he could still run about 50 k's an hour, but with his age and that, I wouldn't want to test him. I wouldn't really want to make him go that fast for long anyway. Only if we were like sort of in a bit of a I don't know, in an emergency or something. Like if something or someone was chasing us. Yeah, us Little Bit will know. Her brother was bitten by one. Carrot time for Joda Jenner, yes. I've ordered pasture rounds from Ian Miller this year. Much better quality, managed pastures, professional hay grower. Well, there you go, Sally. I've heard of that name before as well. So, good boy. No, that's like you got to eat that piece, Joda. There you go. Good boy. Don't tell my horses, I keep forgetting their carrots. Oh, Sally, that's a big no-no. They'll start getting grumpy if you keep forgetting their carrots. You know, horses don't forget. The redback spider is kind of like, yeah, very similar to your black widow spiders a little bit. I think they're actually quite closely related. I was bitten by a king brown, a mulga snake. Yeah, they've got a nasty bite on them too. You know, you can potentially lose a limb if you get bitten by one of them. They're the biggest venomous snake in the country as well. Good boy. All right, good boy, Joda. Bad Sally, yeah, bad Sally for forgetting the horse's carrots. Good boy, Joda. Joda loves his carrots. What time is it for you? What have I missed? You haven't really missed too much, Lily. We've just been talking, chatting away. It is 7:02 p.m. for me, so it is getting late. Good boy. Gosh, you're beautiful. Everyone loves carrot time, Joda, don't they? Hey, me, you, and everyone watching the stream. Oh, you dropped it, Joda. Haley, I missed that comment, sorry. The black widows here hurt a lot and cause swelling. It's never been a death from one. Yeah, not sure about the redbacks here a little bit, if there's been a death, but they same sort of symptoms, and it sort of comes down to the individual and how what their reaction is to the bite. 8:02 a.m. Morning for you, Lily. Well, good morning to you. So yeah, good to see you here, and yeah, hopefully you have a lovely start to your weekend. Ian has his farm in Smeaton and one in Haddon. Hay and straw on Facebook. I'll have a look, Sally. I'll take a look, because if I need to get hay later this year, I might see if I can get some from him. Good boy, Joda. Sizzle's here. Welcome in, Sizzle. Good to see you here in the stream. How are you doing today? Must be very late for you, Sizzle. My horse isn't allowed carrots. Why is that, Haley? And that's actually a good example. I'm glad you probably said that, Haley, because, you know, some people just go up to random horses and just start feeding them whatever, you know. It's can sometimes be a bit risky, you know. You don't know what a horse's special diet requirement might be. How are you, Haley? It's good to see you here. Something to do with laminitis. Yeah, I could see why. You know, carrots have sugar in them. 3 a.m. Yeah, shit, that is late, Sizzle. That is very, very late. You were bitten by King Brown. Good morning to you too. Well, thank you, Lily. I appreciate that. For me, it's actually evening. It's 7 p.m. in the evening for me. But thank you. Something to do with laminitis. Oh, sorry guys, fucking going through this crap again. I love your horse. I'm a barrel racer. Well, thank you, Eden. I appreciate that. He's a beautiful boy, Joda, isn't he? He's a beautiful old ex-racehorse. He might have been able to do barrel racing earlier on in his life. I don't know how you do now, but yeah. Haircut looks sharp. Thank you, Sizzle. I appreciate that. Got that done yesterday, was it? Yeah. Or the day before? Day before, I think. But yeah. Got the usual, short on the sides and left long through the back and the middle. It's freak pastel bam and sizzle. Think you need hay. I would advise getting it sooner, storing it. I think we're in for a dry season again. That's why I'm ordering now before the price hike. See, I don't know, Sally, because Joda's got so much grass in his paddock. It's not funny. Even with, you know, four horses in there, they're not really getting through it that quick. So, yeah, I'm not too sure whether I'm should or not. Spitting on the thumb and still have tiny scars. He was when I left. Toe Cutter's here. I haven't seen you in here for a long time. Welcome back into the stream. Joe's he's looking fantastic. He is. He's in good health. His coat looks amazing. His weight's really good. He's a happy horse. He's going to be very happy when he gets his biscuits in a minute. So yeah, thank you. It's good to see you come back in through again. How old is he? Eden, Joda is 24. He's an old man. He's a really old man. He's going on 25 this year, so yeah, big Joda. I'm up early because I'm getting two of my horses ready for a cross-country show. That's awesome, Lily. You'll be looking forward to that. You'll have to let me know how you go with your cross-country show. Hopefully it goes well and your horses pull up well. Lonka, hello. Welcome to the live. Thank you. Welcome back in. It's good to see you here again. Jasmine, I do remember you. Going to a show soon? What kind of show are you going to, Jasmine? Get ready to watch Adelaide United versus Melbourne Victory. Who do you think's going to win? Nathan? I don't really follow the A-League too much, but well, I don't really follow it at all, really. But yeah, how are Adelaide United looking, Nathan? Emmeline's here. Hello, Emmeline. How are your horses doing, Emmeline? When's Joda's birthday? Joda shares a very special birthday, Vampire. He shares a birthday with Nathan. He's born on the August 20. The 20th of August is Joda's birthday. Harper's here as well. Good to see you, Harper. I haven't seen you in the stream for a while either. Getting a few old faces come through the stream. Thank you, guys. It's good to see you guys again. I have a barrel race on Tuesday with my new horse I'm training right now. Or Eden, I think you should subscribe to my channel and then come back in my live stream and you let me know how you go with your barrel race. Last year was the first time I bought ram bales in bulk. Got them the start of the increase, so I had to pay $165. Yeah, well, we had ram bales here too, Sally. Oh, what are you doing, Joda? You want to eat some of that feed again? All right, good boy. He's not ready for his biscuits yet, guys. That's all right. All right, good boy. Emmeline is a beautiful name. Yeah, as I was saying, Sally, we were paying fucking way more than $165 for the ram bales. I think we were paying like $220 per ram bale here. It was crazy. And to think, you know, just a couple of years ago, the round bells are like 80 to 100 bucks. Now all of a sudden, you know, you're paying an absolute fortune for them. Hope Adelaide can't stand the victory with a passion. What team would they be like equivalent to in the AFL, Nathan? When's my birthday, Emmeline? My birthday is August 20. So I share a birthday with Joda and Nathan as well. Huge purchase and a huge risk. Absolutely it is, Sally. It most definitely is. Already subscribed. Well, thank you, Eden. Yeah, thank you very, very much. I appreciate that. If anyone else would like to subscribe, don't hesitate. I'd definitely appreciate it a lot, and so would Joda. But yeah, make sure you come back into the stream and let me know how you go with your barrel race. I'd say so, Bingo. Emmeline's been in here before. Am I going to go to the tennis? Potentially. I've never been before, and I'd like to go one day. So, yeah, maybe I will go down and have a look. August 20, yeah. Some good people were born on August the 20, Nathan. You and myself, and obviously old Joda Bear. That is it is ridiculous inflation for hay, Nathan, but it's just due to how dry things have been for probably the last 2 years or so now. Obviously we had a really wet winter and spring, but other than that, yeah, it's been quite dry. Collingwood equivalent. Okay, I can understand why you can't really stand them then. What are you doing, Joda? There's still a little bit more in there. All right, come here, Joda. You're going to have your biscuits now. You have your shapes. Good boy. No way. Yeah, I'm serious, vampire. Share a birthday with your horse. I'll tell you the story though. This is Joda's official birthday. It's not actually August the 20th. I was just talking with one of my they were out having a look at Joda, and we were just talking about birthdays. Where they asked when Joda was born. I had no idea because you know I've never been able to find his papers or anything. And his old owner had no idea either, and used to just celebrate on August 1st, which is when all thoroughbreds have their birthdays. But anyway, she just said, oh, you should just make one up, maybe like August the 20 or something, not realising it was actually my birthday as well. And then, yeah, so ever since then, I've just, yeah, made that Joda's birthday is August the 20. I'm going to eat one of these as well with Joda. Good boy. It's pretty fun walking around and watching the games. Tons of stuff to do other than watching the games. Yeah, that'd be pretty cool, Harper. It's like a big yeah, it's a big event now, the Australian Open. Lots to do and lots to see there. Chicken shapes, yeah, chicken flavoured shapes. Joda's a big fan of them, Bingo. Rosalie, yes, it's pretty cute that he likes these. It's unreal actually. I honestly still can't believe that he actually eats these and thinks that they're really nice. But I don't blame him because I think they're nice too. Hey Joda, good boy. He had half the bag yesterday and give him the rest of the bag today. For Christmas 2024, I was paying 60 to 80 5x4, 14 standards, small bales in 5x4. Size really does matter. Well, yeah, I suppose it does, Sally. You got 5 horses. How many do I have? That's a few horses, Eden. What breeds are your horses, Eden? I've only got one. Joda's my only horse that I own. But I do work with 100 and I think we've got 150 in the stable right now. With we've got a heap of yearlings. All the Magic Millions yearlings are starting to arrive from tomorrow onwards. So Yeah, we've got a lot of horses coming into the stable, so I guess our numbers will probably go up to 180-ish pretty soon. From Brisbane, just outside of Brisbane. Oh, Joda, all finished. There's none left. Actually, there's a... You have that one. There you go. That's it, Joda. You're all finished. Let me just rub my hands on you. Good boy. You're all finished. See? Hey, they were yummy, weren't they? All right, Joda. I'm going to put you in the gimbal. It's time to go back into the paddock, guys. On a dairy farm. Happy Mondays, hello, welcome to you. I'm sorry this stream is so late. I do apologise, but welcome in. How are you? Happy Mondays. Did you enjoy the? Did you see the short today? Happy Mondays of that was actually Joda having a really deep sleep. Good boy. Hey, I'll have to get you another bag of those, won't I? Or another box of those, I should say, not bag. Hey, good boy. Come on, Joda. Geez, you love them, don't you, mate? Hey? Good boy. You've got a Paloosa, a Mustang, an Arabian, quarter horse, and a Welsh pony. That's a good mix of breeds. Eden, not, you know, one of everything. Jylan, hello. How are you, Jylan? Welcome into the stream. The winds are supposed to like really ease up tomorrow, and I'm going to get Joda's fly sheet in and both his fly masks as well, and I'll see how he goes with the fly sheet on again. So yeah, with our tomorrow stream. Give me Joda. Thanks for keeping all the comments, chat kind, respectful. Makes much more pleasant for everyone. Thank you. I appreciate that a lot, Sizzle. It's been a really, really nice stream so far. Everyone's been awesome. Even yesterday, yeah. Well, it's been a long time since I've had any real trolls, so yeah, it's been quite fantastic. Thank you a little bit, Nathan and Sizzle, for doing a great job of moderating and keeping everything in check. I appreciate that a lot, guys. Hey, Joda. Good boy. There you go. Time for a drink, especially after those biscuits. Bernard had a bacon and egg muffin for breakfast this morning. Nathan, I could imagine how much he would have loved that. That would have been awesome. He's a very, very spoiled boy, that at Bernard of yours, but he deserves to be because he's such a good boy. Just watching a live with Joda from last week, actually. Okay. Watching one of the replays, Happy Mondays. Nice pasture, yeah, Eden. It's a pretty big one. Like I said, yeah, there's still heaps of grass in here. So right now for hay, yeah, I just don't know whether I should buy any more hay for the future or not. Do I ride him? I do ride him, Jylan. Jylena. Sorry, I've mispronounced your name before. Jylena. I do ride him, yeah, maybe about once a week. I rode him just a couple of days ago, on Wednesday. And I will pick a day to ride him this coming week as well. You know, he's too old for me to be trying to ride him every single day now and you know, pushing him and whatever. So I just get on him, have a little hack around, have a little play around on him. So yeah. Grace is here too. Hello, Grace. Welcome into the stream. Harper, I don't know if you'll care, but I have an edit channel where I recently hit 500 subs. One of my videos hit 500,000 views. Harper, that is amazing. Congratulations. That's quite an achievement and a big effort to get that many views. That's, yeah, amazing. So well done. That is awesome, Harper. Replays rock. Well, thank you, Happy Mondays. I'm glad to hear that you know, keep in check with some other streams, some of them that you might miss or whatever. So thank you, I appreciate that. Frisian Milkers was dead near our dams, so she's being replaced. Still have 37. It's dry, Jenna. We actually have not had much rain at all this January. Well, even December was pretty dry too. Yeah, we've gone from having heaps of rain and everything being wet all the time to having, you know, absolutely none. If you go back, say, 2 months ago even, and look at my live streams from then, have a look at some of the replays from there, you'll be shocked at how green everything was in the paddock then compared to what it is right now. Hey Joda, good boy. Right again Wednesday, so 1 week on a little bit. I might make that my day again as well. I'll see. Hey, good boy. Yeah, Jolene, I don't mind just riding in once just once a week. You know, that's a good schedule for me as well because I got a lot to do. Work is draining on me as well. I need to take some leave. I've got too much leave hours, but yeah, once a week is seems to be a good schedule at this stage. Once or twice a week. What discipline do I just ride in English, Eden? Sizzle. Nathan changed his name. Would have been, was it just over a week ago, Nathan, I think? The 2.2 acre paddock and the ponies are in just 1 acre. The big 22 acre paddock we were supposed to move into is still a distant dream. Well, Sally, keep holding on to that dream and hopefully one day it can happen for you and your horses. Yeah, Nathan, I completely understand that. Especially, you know, with how many people do actually come through the streams. You know, most streams are getting 2,000 plus views. I heard a story about they use old bits of horse hooves to make glue. I have no idea about that, Bingo. Yeah, it's dry and really windy now, Jenna. Yeah, but yeah, if you go back, say 2 months ago, I might even actually go and check myself because I'm interested in that now. But yeah, I reckon you'll find, or we'll find that everything was quite green even just 2 months ago. It's crazy how fast things can change. There's still like bits of green tinge. I don't know if you guys can't really see on the camera, but there's still bits of green tinge through the, you cannot see all. Especially down on the roots and that, there's greenish stuff down there, but yeah, majority of it's like really dried out now. Thought my fever was back. I only get to see Louis on Wednesdays. Okay, I didn't know that little bit, but at least you can see him on the camera and keep in check with him. Hey, Joda. Good boy. Royalty, yes, take some leave, you deserve it. Yeah, I think so too. I think so too, Shay. But the only thing that's stopping me from taking leave right now is that baby Damehood is about to start her racing preparation. And I don't want to miss any of it because I've done everything with that horse since she was a baby. I've been to every single race with her. I've done literally everything. I absolutely adore her to bits. And, you know, so if I take leave now and start missing all of her prep, then, yeah, I wouldn't forgive myself. So I'm going to have to wait till she goes out for a break before I can go out for one, I think. But we'll see what happens. I guess I could take a few days off, you know, through the weeks a few times, you know, have a long weekend every now and then. You know, maybe take Monday and Tuesday off every couple of weeks. Gonna go. It was nice meeting you, Joda. Try and enjoy the live stream on Tuesday. Okay, well, thank you very much, Eden. I appreciate that a lot. You take care, and yeah, good luck with your barrel race. Hopefully, hopefully you can come back into the stream and let us know the good news, or some good news. Late November it was green, then the warm weather hit. Warm weather hit, yeah, and the winds picked up, and now everything's completely dry. Remember the video you posted of the horse you said was jacked? I do remember that video, Grace. Yeah, he's actually trialling on Monday. That is Big Bad Bustling Stern Idol. I'm going to the trials with him, so I'll be able to let you guys know how he goes. So my boyfriend put all the cameras up. Well, that's a good idea, a little bit. I'm glad he did. You know, you can always keep in check with him and see what he's doing and see what he's up to and keep an eye on him. Smell the honey wind. Probably manages shit. They keep saying they need it. The paddock currently has broken fences that you would fix and been there for empty for about, yeah, well that's just a waste, you know. If it's been empty for 4 months, that's crazy, you know. And the fact that you'd fix the fences as well, like doing them a favour, yeah, that's kind of crap, Sally. I think I'll get my own farm before I get into the big paddock. Look, I'll yeah, hope we can hopefully both of us can get a. Oh, you're right, Joda. That was a weird sound. What the hell was that? You're right, old man. Dear Kira Ma, I'll go to the paddock when Damehood goes to the paddock. Yeah, well, pretty much, Nathan. It used to be like that with Cardigan Queen as well. I'd go and have a break when she would go out for a break. And I used to use a day of like annual leave or something so I could go and compete with my athletics events too, but unfortunately that hasn't happened for fucking 2 years now. Hey Joda, good boy. Oh geez, you're gonna walk straight through me, mate. Man, there's no stopping the big Joda bear, is there? You're on a bum scratch. Guess my age, Jasmine. I have no idea, I'm sorry, but I'm going to guess 15. It's a good idea, Sally, I guess, because yeah, you never know, you know, who's around. Oh, you like your tail being scratched, don't you, Joda? Mate, I've got some bad news for you too. I need a worm Joda this week, I think. So, you know, Joda's not going to be very, very pleased with me doing that to him. Honey wind is wind in the late afternoon in the country. It smells real sweet and pure. A goat bleat. That's what it sounded like, Happy Mondays. I don't know, yeah. He must have just had something in his throat when he was trying to, yeah. Does that horse do right? He sure does, Grace. He's the best jumper in the entire country, and I'm not even joking. Trying to sound like a baby goat. You're 12, Jasmine. Yeah, you're very young. How do we work him? Do you mean Stern Idol, Jenna? The big horse? He'd be about 18 hands, Stern Idol. He is a monster of a horse. Nathan knows him. Nathan would have watched him race before. Oh, you like that. Joda loves his, absolutely loves his tail getting scratched. Oh, how do I worm him? Okay. It's just a paste that I put into his mouth. And Joda doesn't like getting oral medications, so you guys will have a lot of fun watching me try to give that to him and watch Joda turn into an absolute dragon. Well, isn't it funny how he walks past me and stands right in front of me so I can just scratch his tail? Hey? I thought he was a racing horse. He is, Jenna. He's a racehorse that races over jumps. So he's trialling on Monday, and then yeah, he'll be racing soonish. He'll probably have a race on the flat before he actually has a jumps race. So yeah, the big boy Stern, yes, Nathan, the big bad bustling Stern Idol. Yeah, he's trialling on Monday, and I'm going down with him. So that will be good fun. I'll have to make sure I look after him for Captain Heart Rate. Good boy, Joda. Hey, you are loving that, mate. Good man. All right, guys. I'm going to hightail it out of the paddock now. Come here, Joda. Good boy. Say goodnight to him, everyone. We all love Joda Bear. He's been such a superstar for us again today. And he's got his new head collar coming on Monday, guys. So that is something to really look forward to as well. So, yeah. Good boy, Joda. Hey, we'll see you later, old man. Hey, good boy. Well, you just want scratches, don't you, buddy? Hey? Hey, you've trained me well, haven't you, Joda? Hey? Good boy. Use an empty tube full of applesauce. Get him to use of the syringe. I've tried everything, but Joda is too smart for his own good. You should have seen him earlier in the year. Do you guys remember when he got sick, when Joda had that big lump under his jowl, just under here? I had to give him bute and penicillin every day for 6 days. And anyway, yeah, Joda with the bute, he was not happy that I was giving that to him every single day. He was very angry about that. I tried different ways of giving it to him. I even stuck it through an apple, so he thought that I was giving him an apple, and then I squirted it in there. I tried to do that, but he fucking knew that there was a syringe in there. He was not a silly horse. But yeah, final form like Aeon in Final Fantasy. You fight for the greater good. Thank you, happy Mondays. Certainly will with Big Stern. Good night, young Joda Bear. Yeah, he's still young at heart. He still thinks he's a young buck, don't you, Joda? Hey? Gosh, I wish I could spend all day out here with you. Hey? You were such a sweetheart. Oh, you're gonna run me over, Joda. He doesn't realise how big he is. Hey? Joda, you're 500 and something kilos. I'm 84 or whatever, so, a bit of a size discrepancy there, Joda. He can smell the medicine. He could smell and sense something. He just knew. He was not a silly horse. He's very, very intelligent. So now I just put up with it, and eventually I always get him. But yeah, you guys will have a laugh at me trying to get it into him. All right, I better go now. Good night, Joda. I need to get going, mate. Come here. I'm gonna give you a kiss goodnight. Good boy. Man, there you go. Hey, you be a good horse and I'll come and see you tomorrow, okay? Good boy. Oh, I'm sorry, mate. I need to go. Hey, he just wants to stand in front of me and keep getting scratches. He doesn't want me to go home. Human, scratch my bum for me, please. Good boy. He's just a baby. Baby Joda Bear. Could you imagine him when he was a foal, how cute he would have been? I see foals and I always think to myself, geez, imagine Joda as a foal. Doing that tomorrow? No, not tomorrow, Jenna. I'll do it next week sometime. Probably later next week, like Thursday or Friday. You can give him pellets called Aeroquel pellets instead of a paste. I've never heard of that before, Sally. That's new. I'll have to have a look into that. Might be a better option instead of fighting with him when Joda turns into a dragon. Because fuck me, you guys have no idea how strong he is when he wants to be. He's lifted me off the ground with his neck before trying to do it. Bernard has to have a tablet every day now. Tash pushes it in his throat and holds it in his mouth closed so he swallows it. That's pretty funny, Nathan. Yeah, he must be kind of cunning, and like if you didn't close his mouth or hold his mouth closed, he'd probably, would he like open it and spit it out? Because some of our horses at the stable do the same thing with their wormers or whatever and their oral paste. If you don't like hold their head up and sort of massage their tongue underneath here, they hold it in their mouth and they just spit it out. Hey, you horses are very, very intelligent creatures, aren't you? Oh, Joda, Joda, you're going to run me over, mate. You've been very, very funny. Just every time I go in front of him, he just walks forward and plants himself right in front of me so I can scratch his tail. That's all right, Bingo. Joda said, why can't I hang out and play Halo at your head? Look, I wish he could. He'd be the perfect teammate for me on Halo, Joda. I was fooling around yesterday and someone sent me a funny message, like an angry message on Halo. But yeah, Joda would be the perfect, he'd be the perfect teammate on Halo, I reckon. He'd be awesome. Then he comes to me, gets some cuddles. I'm not the bad guy. See, he thinks that Tash must be the bad guy, Nathan. Spits it out in front of her. That's naughty. That's really naughty. Here, Joda. Good boy. Can you hide inside a treat like with dogs? I've tried that Happy Mondays, but yeah, I'll post a picture in the community page. My big gelding come. Oh, good boy. Mate, you were so smart. Hey, good boy. I find it very funny how he does this, guys. Hey, you're a very unique horse, Joda. Good man. Post a picture in the community. Big gelding, come with a pack because his old owner couldn't worm him. Don't have any problems worming him though. All right, yeah, well, I'll have a look, Sally, and see. Like, it's not that I can't worm Joda. I can always get him, but it's just a fight to do it, isn't it, Joda? Hey. All right, I really better go now. I'm sorry, Joda. I'd come out here and cuddle you all day if I could and scratch you, but I gotta get going and have my own dinner, mate. Hey, good boy. Come here. Good night, Joda. Good man. Yes, you are such a beautiful horse, I know. We're biased, but you are the most beautiful horse in the world. Hey? Good boy. Hey, got a present for you on Monday. All right, good night, Joda. There he goes. All right. Damphir, hello. Welcome into the stream, Damphir. How are you? It's been a long time since I've seen you come into the stream. But welcome in. Welcome, Damphir. The wormer pellets aren't as good as the paste. Honestly, I've never heard of them a little bit until Sally mentioned. I had never heard of them. I didn't even know there was such a thing. But yeah, the paste, man, Joda turns into a dragon. I've always got him, like I've always ended up getting him, but it doesn't mean it stops him from fighting it. He's in a very funny mood, Nathan, yeah. Yeah, he doesn't want me to scratch him up top on his wither or anything, or on his face or anything. He just wants to be scratched on his tail and his bum. Had any trolls for a while? Yeah, it's been a while since we've had any trolls, Bingo. Which is good. That's always good news. Here he is. He's going down with his friends. Here's a pill popper for my cat that has Roys every second day. He sits in an Amazon box on the kitchen table, ready for his Royd hit. How old is he, Sally? I can't with him. Why is that, Vampire? Yeah, chuck us a like, guys, if you can, before the stream finishes up. That'd be amazing if you're just coming through. He's a very happy horse, Jenna. Absolutely he is. Yeah, I've got a present for him on Monday. Get him a new head collar. There's nothing wrong with this one, but I just think a leather one's really nice. And I'll keep this one as well as a spare one. He knows how to make you feel a little guilty. He definitely does Happy Mondays. You've nailed that on the head, you know. He gives you that look with his beautiful eyes, and yeah, he walks in front of me and then just puts his ass up against it, even backs into me sometimes. And yeah, he's such a good horse. I don't know what I'd do without old Joda Bear. Been well, been very busy with work. Hope you're doing well. Okay, that's all right, damn fear. Yeah, it's all right to be busy with work, I suppose. You know, it's better than not doing anything. I'm doing okay. I'm pretty fit. I've been pretty tired and worn out and buggered, but yeah, other than that, I'm not going too bad. 9 more to 50. I think we're going to fall short of the target, unfortunately, Sizzle, but we can always try a little bit. You know, stream's not over just yet. Seldus is back. Welcome back, Seldus. Chuck the tyre back over there. I don't know how well the pellets work. I've never actually used them. But I guess it's an option, yeah, if your horse is really bad, to use them. Yeah. All right, I need to put this in the car. Sorry guys, I'll be with you in just a second. Here we are. There we are. All right. Stable's doing really well, Danfield. We had a few winners today, which is awesome. Worked for a feed store for 10 years for you. Shit, that's a long time, a little bit. A very long time. I will be streaming tomorrow, Danfield. Well, that's the plan anyway. 3 in October, he's my little white cat that was diagnosed with cancer. Crap, he's only young then, Sally. Shit, he's only a baby still. The ticks have been. Stream tomorrow? Yeah, I'll stream tomorrow. So he loves a scratch with Ben, Lisa. That's all right. Thank you, Danfear. As I said, yeah, it's been a long time since I've seen you come through the stream, so it's awesome to see you again. Have a good night. Treat yourself with the winnings. Yeah, I certainly will, Nathan. I'm, yeah, absolutely over the moon just to see that he won that race today. It was awesome to watch that. The way he sort of just sprinted away and won pretty convincingly was awesome. Edel Casey, hello. Don't stress at all. I'll be live again tomorrow. It's kind of my fault, you know. I streamed a lot later than usual tonight, so I'm sorry. I'll make sure I tell Jody that you said hello. Thank you, Jenna, and a little bit. And Sizzle, good night, Sizzle. Well, thank you, Danfear. I appreciate that a lot. Yeah, as Sizzle said, if you guys haven't yet, make sure you give the stream a like and maybe a sub as well. I'd really appreciate it a lot. Thank you, Seldus. So it's good to hear from you as well, and that you come into the stream and got to see the old boy again. Please face and get spoiled. Yeah, you should, Bingo. He's back to his cheeky self. Well, I'm glad to hear that he's doing a lot better, Sally. That's awesome to hear. You know, cancer is such a terrible disease. Thank you, Vampire. It's time for me to get going. Thank you again. Yeah, it was awesome for the whole stable with that result. But yeah, guys, time for me to hightail it out of here and get going. Thank you for all the support, everyone. I do appreciate it a lot, more than I can put into words. I do very much look forward to streaming and coming out here and spending time with Joda and spending time talking to you guys. It's awesome. So thank you very much, everyone. Yeah, doing a lot better than yesterday, Sally, thankfully. I still feel awful about what happened with that horse, but yeah, doing much better today. Definitely Unit 5 winning raised my spirits a lot. But yeah, I'll see you tomorrow, Damphir. Thank you. Make sure you reach out, guys, to someone that you haven't heard from in a while. Actually, before I go, I forgot to tell you guys. Do you guys remember the horse Cavallo Rampage that I was potentially going to get in the online auction? I found out that she's most likely going to race on. So that actually opens the door for me to possibly get her to later on, like when she's finished racing with her new stable. So we'll see what happens. Yeah, much love to Itch News to the poor bugger. I still can't believe that happened, but anyway. Guys, time for me to get going. As I said, yeah, reach out to someone. If you haven't heard from them in a while, just send a message saying, hey, how you going? Hope you're doing all right. Give someone a hug. Tell them you love them. And yeah, have a good weekend, everyone. If you don't get into the stream, thank you, Sizzle. Yeah, we'll see what happens. She's still obviously going to race with her new stable, and I'll follow her career. But yeah. But as I said, yeah, if you don't make it to the stream over the week, the rest of the weekend, like tomorrow's stream, then don't stress. Hopefully you all have an awesome weekend and spend it doing something you love. So, guys, take care, take it easy, and I will catch you all on the flip side. Thank you very much, everyone, and good night.